After not seeing an SSX game for a good 5 years, EA announces a new SSX game that looks like it's going to attempt to reboot the series in a positive light. The gameplay looks like some good old SSX with new twists and tricks that look like they can only further increase the pure zany fun the SSX series has been about. There are 3 different game modes in this new SSX game. The first one is Race It, which involves you and your fellow snowboarders racing down dangerous slopes with the sole focus of placing first and having the best time. Fortunately for you and your fellow snowboarders, there are many different ways to place first. Thanks to the tracks being so large and expansive, there are many different paths to get to the bottom of the mountain. The second game type is Trick It, which involves you getting the highest score possible, and thanks to SSX's new physics system, there are a lot of ways to backflip off of any environment you see. Also, SSX's new combo and tricky system makes getting point after point a bit more complex, allowing the skill ceiling to be higher, but much more rewarding. Lastly, but not least, is the boss fights of the game, also known as Survive It. Survive It involves your character snowboarding as fast as he or she can away from an avalanche. Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. If you're caught in the avalanche, your armor will proceed to decrease until you're solely relying on your health bar, and once that hits 0, that's game over. Another exciting factor of the game is the Diablo-style loot system, which is basically different gear you can buy at each drop point that all have their own individual stats and cost credits to buy, which is a currency you can attain by beating events in the single player or going online to crush your friends' records. These items range from your snowboard to your wingsuit, which allows you to glide over terrifying ravines or simply get more distance on jump. You want replayability? Well, this game's got it, and will sink its fangs into your jugular with its rider net, which allows you to see what new records your friends have made in any of the 3 game types on any mountain. Then, with the press of a button, you can take a stab at one of your friend's best records. I only saw a demo of RiderNet, but man, I can totally see myself going after every record to not only gain more credits, but also to simply rub it in their faces. This game's got a large variety of mountains you and your friends can tread down. EA Canada used geotagging data borrowed from NASA to generate 27 mountains from about 9 existing mountain ranges from across the world. Each mountain will have their own drop point, which are basically different courses you can tread down. Let's not forget about the characters. Most are returning cast from past SSX games, but they've added a few new faces to keep things fresh. I can't wait for this game. All the game types look fun, RiderNet looks more addicting than Mountain Dew, all the different types of gear is a great add-on, and the new physics system is a frosting on the cake. I know what I'll be doing on February 20th.